Hello, my name is Juan Sanchez. Um, in this PPP demonstration class, I want to teach the difference between the present perfect and the simple past. This lesson is designed for adolescents or adult learners at an A2 and B1 level. The objectives is for students to accurately choose and use age tense according to time preference and meaning. Presentations for the present, the grammar focuses. The simple past is used for actions completed in the past when a specific time is mentioned. For example, I visited New York in 2020. The present perfect is used to talk about life experiences when no specific time is mentioned, such as I have visited New York several times. Formative assessment. At the stage I use formative assessments through oral concept checks questions. I ask questions such as is the time frame finishes? Do we know exactly when it happened? This help I checked immediately your understanding of the theories, grammar, and answers, assessment validity. Practice activity. Next, students move to guided practice. They choose the correct tense, either present, perfect, or simple past. They complete the sentence. This activity allows students to apply the grammar in the controlled way before moving to free productions. Formative assessment. During practice, I use a teacher checklist for a formative assessment tool. I observe whether students use the correct tense, identify them expressions, and the attempt self-corrections. This checklist you understand reliability because all students are evaluated using the same character criteria, and it is practical for classroom use. Feedback at this point are provide immediate and contribute constructive feedback. For example, I said good choice. The time is finishes or check gained. There is not a specific time mentioned. This type of feedback supports learning and creates positive washback. Production activity. In this production stage, students complete a communicative text that all about their things they did last year and to life experience they had. This activity focuses on meaningful communication using the third grammar. Summative assessment. This production talks also serves as a summative assessment. I use many rubrics that evaluate correct tense use, clarity of meaning, and fluency. The rubric ensures validity because it measures the lesson objectively directly and relative through clear scoring criteria. And Self-prayer assessment. A student complete a self-evaluation checklist where they reflect on their performance. They check if they use the correct tense, if they can explain their choice and how confident they feel. This promotes learner autonomy and reflective learning. Assessment alignment. In conclusion, all assignment tools are aligned with the lesson objective. The activities are valid, reliable, and practical. Feedback and self-assessment contribute to positive washback and support continuous learning. And the person For my perspective, assessment shall be fair and supportive when students clearly understand how they are assessed. They feel more confident and motivated. Uh, believe that formative assessment and meaningful feedback play a key role in effective language teaching. In my opinion, assignment is not only about giving grades, but about supporting learning when achievement is well planned and clearly aligned with lesson objectives. It tells students you understand their strengths and areas for improvement. I believe that formative assessment plays a very important role because it allows teachers to provide immediate feedback and Aldous introduction focuses on students' needs. At the same time, summative assessment helps measure learner outcomes in a fair and consistent way. And when students are involved through self-assessment or peer evaluation, they become more responsible for their own learning. For these reasons, I see self-assessment as positive and essential part of the learning of the teachers and learning process. Thank you for your attention.